Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608 and today we are playing Starmade. You might be thinking, well, that doesn't look like Starmade, that looks like an old picture of some sort. And you are absolutely correct. We have finished the freighter and I thought, well actually I threw out ask for suggestions. I didn't throw any suggestions out. And I had a number of people ask me, do something combat ready. So I thought, okay, I want to do a combat ship. Usually I like doing utility ships, mining vessels, things like that. The mining ships really have a soft spot in my heart. But anyway, what you're looking at now is a picture of the USS Cairo. Or Cairo, forgive me, Cairo, C-A-I-R-O. It's spelled Cairo, but it's pronounced Cairo. It is an ironclad. It was built in 1861 in Mountain City, Illinois, by one James Eade and his company. It was commissioned during the Civil War, the American Civil War, by the Union Army to go through rivers, defending rivers and things like that nature. In fact, it helped take Memphis, Tennessee during the war. It didn't see an awful lot of action. But on December the 12th, 1862, it was sunk by a mine in the Yazoo River in Mississippi. Somebody found it under the river in 1952, and in 64 they pulled it out. Started removing it from the river. In 1977, it was moved to the Vicksburg National Military Park in Mississippi, and you can even go there and see it today. You might be thinking, well, that's nice, but what's that have to do with Starmade? Well, I think I'm going to use this ship as sort of an inspiration. I want to try to build an ironclad, one that not exactly like the Cairo, but I'm gonna try to build one that looks kind of similar, kind of the similar feeling. So I found this picture and a couple others, and I drew up some diagrams, something I usually don't do. I usually just start off and say, I'm going to build a ship, and it just kind of happens. Anyway, let's see if I can get back to Starmade. There we go. You might be thinking, that doesn't look like it at all. No, it doesn't. Because I've used some pink hull here. Let me get it back in creative, and there we go. And I have blocked out some dimensions. Now, the original USS Cairo was, I have it written down here somewhere, 175 feet long. At the widest point, it was 51 feet wide, and 6 feet of it sat underwater, so I figure it's around 24, 27, 28, somewhere in that range, feet tall, from bottom to top. And you might be thinking, that looks awful big for 175 feet. Well, I changed the feet to meters, just to Starmade, and that's going to be a good-sized vessel. But I think I'd like to try my hand at making this ironclad. So, I've already put out a box here, a bounding box, if you will, so I can know the dimensions. And let's see, we're going to put up some symmetry, and we're just going to start blocking some stuff out. I would like some gray standard armor, some pink, and I'm on some dark gray standard armor, and we'll throw some black standard armor in there as well. Let's see. Now, it has sort of this shell type thing coming down to a side that looked almost like a 45-degree angle. So I'm going to say there's going to be the beginning of this, I don't really want to call it a shell, but that's what it looks like. So let's see. And I've marked out these to say where I want the particular parts to start and stop and whatnot. But I'm going to say these this sort of shell type thing. Let's see, and then what is there, and there. There we go. And I don't plan on doing all this on camera like we did with the freighter. I'm probably going to do the boring stuff off screen. There we go. And it sort of had this how many more up there is there? I'm using pink as a replaceable thing, so that's gray standard. Do I want gray standard? I want dark standard. Dark standard. I want dark gray for this armored portion. Let's see. Yeah, dark gray. There we go. That's black. I want dark gray. There. Okay. And what was I saying? I don't even know what I was saying. Oh, I'm plan on using this pink for kind of helping wireframing, measuring, things of that nature. And I don't plan on doing every little piece of the build on camera like we did with the freighter. I'll plan on doing the boring stuff off screen, but we're gonna work on it on screen here. And let's see, the gray standard, and I might come in and add stripes. I will probably come in and add stripes to that. Let's see, but I do want to set the contour of the bottom of the boat. It was a fairly flat boat. Let's see. Like so. Like that. Like, well, hold on. There we go. Got a little lag in single player. That's a little odd. And it was a river boat, so it had a fairly flat bottom. No, let's stretch these out a little so it's a little more gentle curve. Let's see. Yeah. And we'll actually dip below this line here for the middle. So let me get rid of this side. I do have symmetry on. Yeah, I do have symmetry on. Very good. There we go. And we're going to use just, what color is this? Standard gray. For this portion, and let's see, like so. Alright. And a flat bottom ship there. Now, I'm not going to fill in the bottom because I'm not exactly sure what I want to do with the bottom of the ship. And that. Okay. I'm just for ease and making everything even, I'm going to take those out. Alright. I do want... Ooh, can I do like this? And spin it like so? Because I'm not going to stay exactly true to the original design. That gives it a interesting little divot. I'm thinking about taking my anti-missile turrets and sticking them sideways out of this portion here, because it had what, 4 guns on either side, I believe, broadsides on the actual ship. I think we're gonna stick AMS turrets up here. There were, hold on, I have it written down somewhere. By the time the ship was sunk, it had 13 guns on it. 3 8-inch smoothbores, 3 42-pound rifles, 6 32-pound rifles, a 30-pound rifle, and a 12-pound rifle. Cannons, that is. Not a 12-pound rifle, but a rifled cannon. Actually, tell you what, let's do this. Take that out. There, now it has a little overhang of sorts. I think I like that better. Okay, I think it's starting to come along, but let's see. I want you coming up here, and we need to figure out the shape of the nose. Let's see. Now, I believe this section, this top portion just kind of came in and went flat. Then there was a little bow of sorts. Let's see. Well, here's my pink. Let's do this the lazy way. Oh, that was perfect. Alright, and 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up 1, 2, 3, 4. Up 1, 2, 3, 4. Set. Then we will just come up sharply here. I think that is... Come on. just shy. So, sort of give it a blunt nose, I guess. Alright. And just sticking these in, roughing these in right now. So it's a flat bottom ship. I'm thinking not just leave it flat bottom, but maybe adding some heavier turrets on the bottom. And one on the top, just for good measure. Let's see. And I want these to spin that way, except I want them to be, come on, I want to be dark gray armor, not black armor. And I want the deck of the ship to be here. And there was a little pilot house type thing here with the, where I placed the coral. So we're gonna clear this out because I don't need it anymore. Alright, and we're gonna clear him out. There we go. It's starting to take shape, I think. And we're just roughing it in. Let's see, we want to... If I recall, it had a fairly broad nose. Okay. Come on, there we go. No, that doesn't look quite right. I think we're gonna go 3 with everything. This almost looks like a barge. 2, 3. In fact, let's do this the easier way. 2, 3. There we go, and the backside was also kind of rounded like that. There we go. And I'll work on wedging all that and adding the extra bits off camera. So that's the boring stuff. Alright, and I think the IronClad, the Civil War type vessel, they kind of fit with the sort of industrial look of the freighter, and I'm thinking this is being built by 608 Incorporated, and they don't want to spend an awful lot of money on fancy looking ships, and more get the job done, defend the freight, defend everything, and we'll be good. I think that's more along the lines of what the company would be thinking. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna set that there. So that was even with you? Yes? Yes. Very good. Alright. And I guess I could have split it down the middle and done the same on both sides, because that's the way this ship looks. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do this on the back, and then well, continue the armoring up a little, and I will join you after I've finished this. Alright, I've been JW608, this has been Starmade, and I will dig you cats later.